What drew us to the Multiplier team was the fact that we were dabbling in investments and in real estate and doing bits and pieces, and we saw some great ideas and never got around to doing it, and it was always a lot of guesswork, so we won some and we lost some along the way. With MPG, they were professionals. They laid everything out for us by speaking to them and them going through the pros and cons. They do all the work behind the scenes, which is 100 times more than what my wife and myself could do. The depth of information and the background they've got in each of the other areas in terms of what can be developed, the rules and regulations of the council. It's laid out in a time frame. So we're not waiting for the market to go up or go down. We're just waiting for the plans to be approved and everything, which is laid out in terms of the whole total program. You know that they've got a team of professionals who can come in and help with every aspect, whether it's the surveying of the land or the development of land or putting up a property and so on. And that's what I love about it. Everybody in there dealt with this in an extremely professional manner, a timely manner. They were efficient, and you walk away feeling confident. They've got options along the way. So even though we bought the property and we're developing, there are always options along the way. So you could sell the one of the parts of the block, you could wait and sell the second part of the block, you could build on the block, you could do a half a dozen, or in fact probably a lot more options to achieve what you wanted to achieve. Our future finances are looking so much stronger. It's in fact almost as though we're earning a wage while everyone else does the work. All we've done is put the investment there. So for us, it gives us that extra bit of security. MPG is an extremely professional organisation that will give you the pros and cons. They'll lay everything out for you and make the whole idea of investing in your future, in future finances and your family and so on, so much easier. I really couldn't recommend them any highly. I commend them and I love them.
Prior to meeting Multiplying Property Group, I had given up on real estate. It was too stressful. I didn't really know which way to go. I didn't know what to look for. When I came and met the team at MPG, I felt a lot different towards real estate again. All of a sudden I had someone that I could bounce ideas off. They took me down the right path. They explained everything quite easily to me. It wasn't in all these terms that I didn't understand. They laid it all out and were honest. They didn't try and tell me that they were going to make all this money for me and things like that. It was like, there are risks, as we all know, and that was something that they stipulated. I came about MPG through my broker, and a few other people had mentioned MPG. So I thought that it had been around a while, so that gave me a bit more confidence. Experience since I've been with MPG has been really good. Me and not wanting to buy this and not wanting to buy that, they've all been very patient with me, and they kept finding more properties and doing more FISOs for me. And once I got confident and lost the fear of buying something like you would normally on your own and having that team behind you, that fear disappears. The benefits I feel that I've received from MPG in myself is lower risk, because the houses I was looking at weren't the right ones. I found that out when they came at me with all the answers when I asked them all the questions. I feel a bit more at ease about my decisions, and my husband is a bit more at ease. Now he trusts MPG, and that's what makes a difference in buying and selling real estate. My financial future looks a lot better now because the money that we hope to make off our first property is going to go straight into another one, and we feel that we've got more idea about where we're going now, and MPG taught us how to do that. My idea explaining MPG to other people is that I have confidence in them. They're a secure company. They know what they're doing. They've got lots of experience, and they explain everything that you need to know, and they put it all on paper if you really want them to. I would definitely recommend them to my family and friends and colleagues, which I already have. and to quite a few people, and they're quite impressed already. So getting the word back from them and doing their research on the company, I think there's a lot of confidence out there for MPG.
Yeah, I can definitely recommend the presentation. It's a great place to find out about what Subpro is all about and find out about the property market and what it's doing at the moment, and how you can get involved, whether it's for investments or trading or subdivisions, or even to buy your own home.
Hi, I'm Kevin and I'm a finance broker. I've always found it challenging to actually go out there and find the right development site. So I've used the Multiply Property Group on 2 occasions. Ben, Nat, Abel and the rest of the team have really helped me be able to just find something and just manage the process through the council to get it all ready for development. Actually having the time to actually go out there, drive past the site, look at the site, call up the council, find out what you can put on the property, then actually do the numbers. It takes a bit of time, whereas with speaking with Ben, he does it all pretty quick, gives me a detailed spreadsheet which I can work through and crunch the numbers on my own. I actually find it really useful, and it's something that I can actually spend the time to go out there and just look after my business more importantly. And you're not actually tied into using all their services. The main services that I've used with Multiply Property Group has been the buyer's agents, the project management for council approvals and the lodgements with the councils, and also demolition and some of the subdivision as well. However, but in saying that, you can go out there and find your own services if you like. You're not locked into anything. I find Multiply Property Group is really time saving. It's basically makes you profit on your jobs, and at the same time it's an easy process, so you can do your job effectively as well, and this is just like an extra income on the side. And one thing that I've always found is that I've recommended Multiply Property Group to many of my clients, and they've found it a very similar process.
My name's Bruce Utley. I had a property in Coolbellup and I went to see Multiply Property Group, and they were able to assist me in getting what I needed, because I knew nothing about subdivision or anything else, and they were extremely helpful and were able to point us in the right direction. We had a couple of issues with different ways of planning the block, and their help and assistance was just unbelievable. When they actually did the subdivision, when the guy put the power through, he actually knocked a cable in the ceiling of our existing house, and it disconnected the telephone line. One call, it was fixed within an hour. It was just unbelievable. The boys down there are just so good to everybody. You just wouldn't find better. We're extremely happy with the job they've done. It's very professional and it's gone without a hitch. Very pleased with what they've done at Multiply Property Group, and would recommend them to anybody that's looking at doing a subdivision. Multiply Property Group, friendly, professional, courteous. I mean, they looked after our needs. I mean, I knew nothing about subdivision and they didn't treat me like a dope. Yeah, it was great. Couldn't complain. Truly, you know, Abel and the group down there are just phenomenal. They really are. So, you know, you wouldn't find better.